Hey, hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Roshan and you are learning React with me. So let's continue with that. And today we are actually going to understand one another concept in React.js, that is routing. So basically what is routing, what are routes, how we can implement routing, why we use it, why we require routing in React.js application. Everything about routing we are going to explore in the same video. So let's start with that. Okay. So friends, to start, before starting, just I just wanted to tell you what actually routing. Okay, what are routes and what is routing in any application. So just keep React.js aside for a moment and discuss what is routing in any application. Okay, so friends, routing means just provide or just use different routes, that is different URLs for our same application, so that after entering any specific URL we should be able to see a respective new page in our application. Okay, so let's say this is our localhost 3000 URL. Okay, you can see this is localhost 3000. So this is our default URL. Okay, this is our default URL. Yeah, so this is our default URL. After that, if we just want any another URL for the same website, and that will be, let's say, about us. Okay, so let's say about, so this will be one another URL. Then if we again require any another URL, let's say login. Okay, so this will be another URL. Okay, so something like that. So you can see for the same application we can have multiple URLs. Okay, so basically when user will enter this URL localhost 3000, user will able to see a normal by default user interface, that is default home page of this application. Okay, if user will try this URL, that is localhost 3000/about, in that case user will see another page, that is about us related page of the same application, same website. If user will try another URL, that is localhost 3000/login, in that case user will just see a login page. Okay, so at this URL user will see login page, on this URL user will see about page, and on this URL user will see a normal home page, that is first page, that is default web page of our application. So basically friends, this localhost 3000, then localhost 3000/about, and localhost 3000/login, these are actually known as routes. Okay, routes or routes. So in any application these different URLs are actually known as routes. You can pronounce it as route or route. Okay, it totally depends on your pronunciation. So basically these are routes in any application. Okay, not React specific, any application. Okay, so basically friends, with the help of routing we can implement routing in our application. Okay, means basically with the help of routing we can create or configure such kind of different routes, different URLs in our React application, so that later our user can access these URLs and he will able to see respective new pages in our application. So basically to implement this we will require routing. Okay, now friends, there are two types of routing. One is server side routing and another is client side routing. So what is different in that? Friends, if you see, if you see if I enter this URL under this browsers tab, you just observe this icon, this reloading icon is getting reloaded. Okay, so just observe there, I am entering the same URL. See, as I am entering the URL, this loader is getting loaded and my application is getting reloaded completely. Okay, if I try for login, in that case also it gets reloaded. That means our application is getting reloaded. So friends, this is actually a server side routing. In that case, whenever we try to access any another URL, okay, any another URL or any another route in the same application, in that case basically our browser communicates with server. Okay, and it takes some time to reload a complete new HTML. Okay, but if you remember, so basically friends, this is a server side routing. Okay, but if you remember our second video in the same playlist which was related to single page application, I had explained you what is single page application. Okay, everything we have seen in that video. So friends, in that video what we have discussed, a single page application is an application which never gets reloaded frequently. Okay, so basically if we are going to implement routing in React.js, then we are not we definitely cannot go with server side routing. Okay, then for that, for React.js we just need to go with client side routing. Okay, so what is client side routing? Client side routing means whenever we will just try any URL in the same application, in that case our website will not be getting reloaded every time, but still we will able to see our actual content. So for this explanation or practical demonstration, there is one wonderful example of a live application, that is YouTube. So let me open YouTube. So friends, see, this is YouTube website. Now this YouTube is completely reloaded into my browser, and if you see these menu icons or these links, all React, routers, computer programming, music. Okay, so these are actually links in our application. So basically this is a client side routing. So you now just observe, if I click on any another link, let's say React routers, in that case you just see this icon will not be getting reloaded. Okay, but still I will able to see my expected content. So see, I have just clicked on React routers and all videos related to React routers are coming over there. Okay, if I click on computer programming, you can see I am getting computer programming related videos. If I click on music, I am getting music related videos. But in any case, on any click, I am not able to see, I am not seeing that this application is getting reloaded completely. So basically friends, this is a client side routing, and now we are going to implement the same client side routing in React.js. Okay, so I think I have explained you what is routing. Okay, why we use routing in React.js application, what is server side, what is client side routing, and in React.js we always use client side routing. Okay, because in React.js we only create single page application. Okay, so that's why we are going to implement client side routing. Okay, so that is okay. Now second question, how we can implement this client side routing in our React.js application. So friends, actually to implement client side routing in React.js, we require one package, one library. Okay, we just require that specific package into our React.js application. And how we can get that package, or what is the name of that package? So friends, the name of that package or that library is actually a React router DOM. Okay, let's say React router. We just need to install that package externally. That means that package is not inbuilt available in our React.js library. Okay, if we require that, we just need to download and install it from Google. And once we install that React router package into our React.js application, in that case we can implement client side routing in our application. Okay, so how we can implement client side routing, and how we can just download and install that package. Okay, so friends, for downloading and installing the same package, we just need to search that package on Google. So let's say React router DOM, this is the name of that package. It will show you the official website of React router DOM package. After clicking on that, it will just take us to the official website. Okay, and from here we just need to copy this command. Okay, npm I react router DOM, we just need to copy this command, and we just need to come to our actual project directory. Just open command prompt here and just fire that command here. After entering that command, just press enter, just enter. Okay, after that it will take some time, it will totally depend on your internet connection speed. Okay, and after taking some time, it will complete its installation. Okay, so if you see this kind of output, that means it has installed React Router DOM package into our main React.js application. Okay, and now that means now we can use the same package for implementing client-side routing in React.js. Okay, so friends, we are going to understand React Router in two or three different videos. Okay, so now this video is actually 10 minutes longer, so now I am going to wind up this video here. In this video we just understand what is routing, what is server side and what is client side routing, how we can implement, or what we require before implementing client side routing in React.js application, which package, which library we require, and from where and how we can install that package or that library into our React.js application. Okay, so now I am going to wind up this video here. In our next video we are going to see how we can actually implement this package, how we can create different routes. Okay, so let's continue with that in next video guys. Okay, yeah, so bye friends.